porjotrucker. We got a couple of kids, 6 in total, 5 girls, and 1 young man, 16, that want to go on a camping trip. This is going to be a memorable camping trip for them. I was on my way home from work, 11:30 at night. They had a blowout on the side of the road, and no way to get a tire, no spare tire. So as the higher power had it, and God was riding with them today, I stopped and we made a few phone calls. I got them off the road, got them into town here, and right here is Kearney, Oklahoma. We're next to Kearney Classics here in Kearney, and this man just opened a GT Dodge Dart and pulled out a tire that would fit this car. We had looked at 4 tire shops for a 14-inch tire and could not find one. Now these are awfully small tires, and the one he did get us is a lot bigger than the ones they have on this car. On their way to this camping trip, they had went to Shawnee Lake, the little camping area, and the camping lake there, they couldn't find the camping area. They set up in a unauthorized area, and they had them take down the camp. So they packed up the little car and was headed to another little lake called Pawnee, and then they had this blowout. So this is Justin. Justin, are you going to remember this camping trip for a while?
Damn straight.
Now, are you sure them are 14s? Because them really look like 13s.
They are. It says on there.
That's going to be a big 14 that he's giving us. So that's
Yeah,
going to. These are the smallest of the 14s. But you will meet the rest of their crew in the little campsite. They set up camp. I took them home about 14 miles south of Kearney here in Chandler, Oklahoma, right on Route 66. And they set up their little tents and had a little fire, had some firewood out there, and they did their little hot dog cookout and their s'mores. So they had their little memorable camp last night. Yep, go stomp it out. Luckily, this grass, it's talking about when this grass dries out, I'll have a real fire hazard. I'll have to keep it mowed down closer to the ground. Little campsite starting, a little camp city starting to come along here.
Yep.
You can pull that tailgate down.
Yeah.
Right behind you, you hear the birds and stuff. In the morning, if y'all want to hike, just follow this little fence, that little road. It goes to the pond back there.
Okay.
You hear them whippoorwills? You can see some of his wonderful classics that he's got out here. These are all for sale. The tail lights are Frenched in on the 77 Chevy step side. I just love it. El Camino, F100 Ford. Yeah, these are just part of the awesome vehicles. Wait till you see what we took the tire out of. A Dodge GT. Dodge Dart.
Okay.
Look at this little classic. Now, wondering what this car is? I haven't seen another like it. See if anybody can guess. And look at the LeSabre convertible. This, you said this was a Rambler, right? A Studebaker. I'm bad. Look at the tail end on this thing. Isn't it awesome? Totally 100% fiberglass. Look at the dash. Beautiful. He's doing the interior on it. I mean, he's got all Chevy small block powertrain. The old Super Sport Kragers. Now look at this level. Look what he's done to this Chevy pickup. Now that is awesome. He said this was a 68 Chevy short. And there's a Studebaker. He's telling us that he's won several trophies at Darrell Starborough for these two pickups. This and the 68. $10,000, cold air guaranteed. Man, that thing is sharp. A 66 short wide bed, 350 trainee cold air, 10,000. And he said this thing here, he's got more money in the engine than the whole truck. Look, he's got shaved doors on it. Shaved top. It's got a, you said it was a 405? 402, 455 horsepower on the dyno. And what'd you say your name was?
John Butler.
I'm John Porter, and this is Justin. And this is Kearney Classics?
Yeah.
Well, you got some real beauties out there. So he's had this truck for 17 years and won several trophies there at Darrell Starborough. That pretty chrome grill on Route 66. 2200. He said this has got factory tail lights and the emblems on the tailgate. This was factory. That is the first factory job like that I have ever seen. So he said this is pretty rare. Isn't that awesome? And look at this old Chrysler. Two-door Newport. Another classic Chevy. This is our backfield, and they are taking their tents down. They spent the night and had a campfire and helped us clean gravel and rocks. You can see the lawnmower there. We just filled it up with gravel that I had along the side of the house here and hauled it out in the driveway. Well, guys, how'd you like your camping experience? Did it turn out better than camping out on the side of the road? Or getting your car dragged back to Stillwater on a rope on a flat tire? And turned out with some pretty nice tires, the guy that got the tires from. So now where y'all plan on spending the night? You gonna stay here at Chandler Lake? It's close enough and y'all can get a nice camp. Yeah, how did you get all that stuff out of that car? All this stuff, how did you get it out of that car and 6 people?
YouTube.
Yep. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Are y'all YouTubers? My little grandson walked right up to me and says, "Hi, I'm a YouTuber." Yeah.
What are you going to put the name of it?
Porjo Trucker. porjotrucker. YouTube.com. Well, now we're at the lake. They're all picking their little spots. They're going to set their tents up. And they're setting up their little sites. What do you think about this, Kimberly? Should we adopt them or not?
Yeah, they're all cute kids. I think we ought to keep them.
So y'all having fun now?
Yeah, man.
This is your campsite. Look, they already got their tents set up and ready to rock and roll. In the Chandler Lake. And there's your lake view.
Hey guys, we're going to cut out.
Looks like y'all got a pretty good little swimming hole down there.
Nice having you. We'll see you later. Oh, bye. Bye. Thank you. Oh, I just remembered you weren't able to get your chair. I don't know where you put it anyways. You'll have to make another special trip down here just to get it.
What chair did she get?
I'll get her Desi's chair, that blue one. Huh? porjotrucker 62. Okay, turn it off now.
Say bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.